magic and build on that 1 point that they've already got and see how Colin Benjamin fares up against the big physical Kenyan players that he has on his team sheet. Kenya playing in white with Namibia playing in blue and red. There's Petrus. The surface is absolutely fantastic, of course, as you can see, so there's no excuses about the bad surface of the pitch. This looks wonderful for this for these two teams. Here's Eric Otieno. Anthony again sends it deep into enemy territory. Good control there to take the ball down there from Beto El-Muzu. 18th match playing for Namibia. Good work. It's going to be a throw-in over on that far side, Ryan Harambee. Harambee Stars waiting and trying to keep things tight at the back. Goes all the way back to Bruno Diambo. Just his 8th match playing for the Harambee Stars. He's done playing his trade at Bandari, former Tusker FC player, of course. Matare as well, United. Good control down the left-hand side from Otieno, cuts inside. Little touch there from Mayunga, couldn't really do anything. It's been dealt with by the Namibian defence. This is Shidolo, Chula. Dionato going looking for the long ball, but it's been picked up in the midfield. Here's Kenya on the attack. They got big guys, as you can see, who are fully capable of just matching anybody human just because of their build. Anthony Agai gets the ball back to Sylvester Wino. To get back to Odiambo. Wino. Now to Otieno. Nice little touch. Looks for support. Can't get the ball past that man, the ever-dangerous Muzer. He's got the ball on the right-hand side. Here's Namibia on the attack. And dispossessed just up front there with Prince Chiweza. Couldn't really control it and look after it. There's quite an entertaining tussle and battle here to try and get possession. Prince Chiweza. Well, it was just a stop there at the front post by Bruno Diambo. And couldn't hold it, but I'm lucky. But how about that? He's the Black Leopards man is a dangerous player. He went directly for goal rather than going for a decent crossover towards his teammates. Shalulile, for example, or Prince Chiweza, the Kosovo-based player. Back in possession, Kenya have the ball. Decent ball, very well controlled there and taken forward there by Agay into the penalty area. The attempted shot there coming from the danger man, John Avire, based in Egypt, of course, playing for Misra. It's not a bad ball to the right-hand side. Just a little bit too fast and furious there.
We don't go far. We don't go far. We make sure
but the idea was good. You could see that Betuel Mouzier was the player who was trying to race onto that. Can you pick up the possession? It's a good ball over to the right-hand side. I like the way that they did that, Rooney Onyango. And a little bit too firmly hit into the hands of Kazapua. Kenya's World Cup qualification looking pretty good, to be honest with you, because they managed to beat the Seychelles 5-0, having lost away to Gabon 2-1, and then after they followed that up with 2 points, both at home. Cote d'Ivoire they held in Lilongwe in Malawi, and then that 1-0 draw just before that in June against Burundi. Both home matches played in Malawi in Lilongwe, and obviously means that they've got 5 points with that one loss against Gabon. Which is not a bad situation for them, to be honest with you. So they'll be pretty happy with that in 4th position. Ivory Coast at the top with 10 ahead of Gabon and Burundi. But all things can change, of course, because there's lots of football to be played for FIFA World Cup qualification. And we all know that the top team will qualify with, if you are one of the best, the runner-up could potentially compete in the second round to advance to the Inter-Confederation playoffs. We have a free kick here for Kenya. Dangerous position as well. It'll be whipped in there by Eric Otieno. With that left foot of his. Okumu's come up. Anybody on the end of it? Well, it's a couple of players, including Okumu, just looks across. He goes down to his knees. I think there's a bit of contact there. It has gone out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Warriors of Namibia. See if the former Elfsborg and Ghent player is okay, but a clash of heads between the two players, it seems. Kennedy Mutenya is the other player. The two big centre-backs. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the clash there. Throwing for Namibia. Charles Zambia, the African Stars player from Windhoek, 34 years of age now. Ball at his feet right now, using his goalkeeper Lloyd Kazapua. 35 years of age, plenty of experience. 44th match for Kazapua, the other player from Windhoek, the capital of Namibia. A lot of time playing for different clubs, African Stars and the African and Highlands Park. Little trip to Maccabi in South Soweto, and then Baroka as well in Polokwane. Chippa United, and then Sekukune United as well. Mbaripa. Well, nearly able to pick up that ball there, Rooney Onyango. Kind of threading it through to himself. Thought he was going to do something different. Here's Hotto down the left-hand side. Waits for a little bit of support. Holds it up. Nice skills. Calmly done. And then just lays it off. Waits for support. That wasn't a good pass there coming from Petrus. And easily dealt with there by Kenya. Took a deflection. Tidied up at the back for Kambaripa. Good work by Namibia. They get the ball over on that far side. And a chance for a shot. It's directed straight out to Wino. Heads the ball away. Picked up by Hotto. Hotto puts it on his left foot. Whipped in, and there's straight at the goalkeeper. With a little bit of force, but not really a concern for Byrne or Diambo. But he'll do that as well. He was expecting some teammates to just follow that in, put a bit of pressure on Odiambo. 10 minutes in Namibia, being held by Kenya here in Johannesburg. Playing at a neutral venue. This stadium is not deemed fit to host some matches. Nicely done. And good work here with Musa gets the ball back. Kambaripa. All the way back to Kennedy Amutenyo. He's from Botswana for Gaborone United. Played in the... Oh, that's a lovely ball into the... round the edge of the penalty box. And it was Prince Chiweza trying to find a little bit of space between the two defenders, but finding it quite complicated. Sandwiched between two giants doesn't make life that easy. High ball over the top into the hands of Lloyd Kazapua. Yeah, Colin Benjamin will be pacing up and down. He knows that there's some good football being played by Namibia. This is a very open game. You do have players who are very keen to push the ball forward and quick to react. There's a lot of good movement off the ball as well. Free kick there, just a little bit of contact on the leg. And Namibia pick up possession. Bashir Salisu is the Nigerian referee today. Seeing quite a nice flowing game so far. And we've got to see some scoring opportunities. We're told by his coach to make that pass. Well, there's pressure, and there's a good ball over to the right-hand side if he wants to make it. Well, he's Ayunga dispossessed, 3 players there. You've got to make that quick, fast decision. And look what's happening at the other end, but the flag's gone out for offside on Betuel Musa. Oh, there's... frustration there for Musa. I think that he probably thought that he was a fraction onside on that occasion. Here's Namibia pushing forward once again. There's lots of white jerseys back in position and making it very complicated. And they're big guys as well, you know, Okumu, Owino, Onyango. They're all like 6-footers who will just... They've got long legs, they challenge, they're physical, they're not afraid. And, you know, I know that we've got the Namibian Warriors, but we've got Warriors there in the Kenyan back line as well, because they really are sturdy and very decisive and fearless. Picked up by Otieno.
Bash pressing now. Bash pressing now. Good.
firm challenge coming from Namibia. It's nicely done. That's a good ball over to the left-hand side, and a chance. Oh, that should be a free kick right on the edge of the penalty box. And you could just see the Prince Chiueza go straight down, crashed into, and hit the deck quite hard. Yellow card dished out to Onyango. First yellow card of this encounter, this Group J battle. Oh, that was one fierce challenge. Oof, that's a big kick. That's very close, isn't it? And the contact was made literally on the line. So lucky to have missed out on a penalty. And now Hotto, the Orlando Pirates player who scored goals here for his team. Prince Chiueza is the other player. He's also very dangerous. KF Liria player. Kosovo scores goals, knows how to find the back of the net, good at the set piece as well. These are players who have the experience, with the big guys blocking out the light for them. 5 in the wall, which means the equivalent of like 10 human beings, because they're big, very big. Chance here. Here's the shot coming in. There it is. Oh, it's not badly struck, is it? Prince Chiueza just off the roof. And a little bit of contact. It will be a corner. Could have taken a wicked deflection. Let's see if Namibia can get something from this. Nicely done, getting the ball over. Oh, it's straight into the chest. And he's just gone down. Good at counter-attack there. Opportunity for Kenya, but he's down on the ground with Kenya. It was drilled straight into his chest. I think he's just winded. Nice gesture from Bruno Diambo, just to check that he's okay. That will hurt. It was a big, fierce strike. Boom. Years of age, big burly chap, isn't he? 15th match playing Gaborone United, based in Botswana, just over the border, so not too far to come for him. Works down the left-hand side. That's not a bad ball. It's a little bit too firmly struck. Yeah, you want to just clear that. Otieno did really well, didn't he? Just banging the ball and clearing it, flying back off the legs of the forwards who were chasing him down. That'll be a free kick. There's a little bit of contact in John Avire's face. Seems to be okay, the Porto Suarez player. Former Sofa Park player, of course. there was a bit of contact there, just the left hand by Charles Hambira in his face. Kenya pick it up at the back, 20 minutes in. Still eager to see that first goal. Going down towards Amos Obiero. The Amazulu left back, Ryan Harambee. Harambee is the player just getting in the way. Former Jomo Cosmos player, played for Chippa, also Pirates as well. Through ball just not good enough by Kenya just at the moment. Need to play a little bit to feet, I think. It's the high ball going over the top is not really working too well. Coaches watch on, observing, trying to understand and break down and interpret. Long ball down the line. Prince Chiweza. Again, battling in the midfield, but just unable to find a way through. But this is a chance. This is with Onyango trying to get the ball across, trying to find John Avire. Strong, firm challenge. That might be a free kick going against Kenya. Harambee on the left-hand side, halfway through this first half, this battle for points. Take a break after these two matches that have been played for the 2 of the 6 games, of course. We've got 2 more in October and then finally 2 more in November. And it is mid-November that we'll find out which teams qualify for the next edition of this competition. Odhiambo sends it very long upfield. Again, just clattered into. Petrus goes down. Former Blue Water player. battling to try and twist away from the two Kenyan players there. Rooney Onyango's been very busy. Good ball across by Kambaripa. Originates from Okahanja. Calmly done, smoothly done. Kambaripa down the right-hand side. Nice little passing of the ball and a chance. Just needed to control that a little bit better and then use the player in front of him because Mizzou was in a good place to try and do something. Ball comes back out wide. That's a good control that is from Chiweza. Chiweza, that's nicely done. Just a little bit too far. Dealt with by Joseph Okumu. Picked up by Shidoro. Biding his time. Here's Dion Hoto. It's being played at quite a fast pace. Constant movement. I think that might be Namibia who get the throw in. It's good work, that is. It's forcing the defender to knock the ball out. Take it over the line. Derek Otieno just getting caught out with Muzer. It's just not good enough, giving the ball away too easily. The 24-year-old Muzer has been picked up. Namibia on the attack. Frantic passing. The all passes are really firmly hit. That was a firm challenge there from Petrus, coming in from behind, and the result is a free kick for Kenya. Dangerous times here. Also not a bad shot, but blocked directly by the central defender, who just came to the rescue. And Hanamab stopping Jonah Ayunga. But that's promising, that is, for Kenya. And Engin Firat will be happy when he sees what Ayunga is doing here. He was actually born in Bedminster in the UK. Second match playing. He's played for numerous teams around UK, Brighton and Hove Albion, of course Bristol Rovers. He's playing his second cap, so getting a call up here by Firat, and would like a little bit more possession up front alongside John Avier. The midfield, that's, well, just a little bit too quick to get the ball over into the corner. It's already moving fast, isn't it? Chiweza trying to deal with that man, Amos Obiero. Into the middle it goes to Petrus. Short, slick passes. Hoto quickly moves once he makes the pass, which is a good sign of a player who's always trying to find space so that they can create gaps and find spaces in the back. That's nicely done. The ball's come across. Well, it's there for the taking. Took a deflection off one of the Namibian players. Shidolo. Another long ball heading over towards Shalulile. Picked up in the midfield, Petrus once again. Dispossessed and carried forward there by Gay. Onyango on the right side. Tries to get past his man, Hoto, unsuccessfully. "30 minutes in, goalless here at the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg. Ball picked up by Otieno. Otieno down into the corner. Puts it on his right foot. Decides not to go for the cross just yet. Nice slick work, Abuya. Oh, there was a chance. There was a chance. Getting the ball across so quickly, and you can see every player is trying to come up, and on that occasion it was John Avire. Just look how fast it's whipped in. And that was the header. He was being tightly marked by Amutenia, who's the colossal centre-back who will not duck out of a challenge. Yeah, it's not going to count for Shalulile. He does that with his eyes closed, but the offside flag went up. Free kick for Kenya. Eric Otieno is in Poland for Raków Częstochowa. Former Vaslund player and Górmaya. So you can see 32 minutes in this Group J Afcon qualifier for Morocco 2025. Stuck in a stalemate for the time being. Namibian defence backpedaling, and that's gonna be a corner for the Harambee Stars. Let's see what Kenya can do from this. Okumu's come up, of course, and Sylvester Owino, the Stade Reims centre-back, and the Górmaya central defender as well. Let's see how where the ball is delivered to. Eric Otieno will try and find one of these giants in the 6-yard box. Comes over. Oh, that was a touch there by Kazapua, but it caught out Anthony Gay just down the left-hand side, and apparently it's came off a Kenyan player. Oh, it didn't touch anybody is the call, so it's going to be a throw-in for Namibia. Little bit of contact from behind. Well, it's there for the taking, but there's a bit of contact. But first of all, we're going to address the player who's gone down on that left-hand side. Petrus is down on the ground, and he's in quite a lot of pain. But nice gesture there, just to go over from Anthony Agate. I mean, just look at the size of these guys. Picks up a yellow card. He knows that he's in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, that was it. The lunging foot. That does hurt. As he crashes down in some pain. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Still waiting for goal scoring action. A little bit limited. A lot of fast build-up play. Not too many scoring opportunities, though. Surely that will happen a little bit more in the second half. Harambee. Nice ball into the path of Harambee. Into the middle, it's been picked up. That's nearly a very good ball there, just blocked by Okumu. And a foul on Harambee. A bit of a tussle taking place between Avire and Harambee. A little bit of pressure. You don't want to play with fire at the back. You want to clear it. Chiweza trying to race and chase and put pressure on this Kenyan defensive back line. Make the error and not much going on there. There was a direct block from Shalulile, unable to get past. Well, there was a good opportunity. That's the pass should have been straight down the middle towards Avire. First of all, he was in onside position, and if it had gone anywhere down that left channel, I think he would have been in a great position to race onto that, but it wasn't the right pass. Hotto nicely done. He's got a man on the outside if he wants to go. He decides to go for his shot, Shalulile. Here's a long-range shot coming in, another block this time. Harambee is the player. Picked up by Mutenia, back to his goalkeeper. Long ball over the top. No man's land.
Bash warning. No, bash warning, man.
Udiambo, 8th match playing for Kenya, sends it deep into Namibian territory. Good ball Now, bit of space. Good work here. Picked up by Hotto. Waits patiently. Well, there's a bit of a nudge in the back there. As I tell you, every single time you've got big, burly players. Richard Odada is the player, the Dundee United midfielder. Just a shove in the back to bring down Museur. And the Black Leopards man goes down, and we now see a very well-positioned free kick here for Namibia. Can they get a goal against the Harambee Stars? And Colin Benjamin get this campaign off the ground. Having lost their opener against Cameroon in Japoma. Dion Hotto. Hotto goes all the way. Oh, it's just starting to curl around, but Diambo ready to swat it away. It's just a goal kick. No one touched the ball. Kenya on the attack down the right side. There's an overlap, doesn't need it. Ayunga, there's the ball coming over. It takes a deflection. It's going to be a corner. 3.5 minutes remaining. Won't have too much added time added on. Is the opportunity here, front post. Well, it was well met there by Richard Odada. Couldn't get the right angle though. And the former Red Star Belgrade man would love to have angled that into the corner. Came back a little bit behind him, hit with so much pace there. Being tightly marked there by Museu, who came quite close to him. Both teams have no CAF certified stadiums, so both playing on the road, as you saw with Lilongwe with Malawi, and here in Joburg, South Africa for Namibia. Alfonso Mija suffered a knee injury during their goalless draw against Zimbabwe on Friday. Took place in Kampala, that one, of course. And missed out on travelling, of course, Maya defender. And Michael Olunga is also unavailable. Eric Uma subbed at half-time against Zimbabwe, still not 100% fit. Johnston Omuwa not available. So Daniel and Yembe opted to not play for personal reasons. Last minutes of this first half, Kenya pushing forward. Firat's under pressure with this Kenyan team, not having an outright striker, so the fact that we do have Ayunga starting today, John Avire, got to get involved. And that's just the control, just letting him down. It's going to go out for another throw-in. Kenya picked the ball up, straight back to the goalkeeper, Odhiambo. We'll see how many minutes of added time we have. 1. Told you it's not going to be too much. 60 seconds for one of these two nations to try and get a goal. Well, it's gone out wide. There's a player down, Muzu, on the left-hand side. On the attack go Namibia. Ball back to Harambee. Looking to try and get the delivery over. Lots of blue jerseys in the penalty box. Headed away there by Owino. And dealt with very well by Charles Harambee, coming right across from the other side. I want to take this quickly. And Kenya on the attack. It's nicely done. Picked up here by Oyunga. Just doing a little bit too much. Okay. And they'll get back over onto the left-hand side. The minute's up, and the referee is going to blow the whistle unless they get a little bit closer to goal. The whistle is blown, and we end the first half without any goals here at the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg. A couple of scoring opportunities, but pretty limited, to be perfectly honest with you. More expected from Peter Shalulile. And the Kenyan forwards unable to really test Lloyd Kazapua, the goalkeeper for the Namibian Warriors. It's Namibia 0, Kenya 0 in this Group J qualifying match. Well, the pace, you can't complain about the pace. I think you can most definitely say it's quick. It's a quick game. Everybody wants to keep moving and try and find that channel, that bit of space to enable them to create chances, but the chances are not really happening. And if they are, they're quite limited, or not really straightforward opportunities. There's still a lot of work for these two teams to do. As fatigue starts to kick in the second half, we might see some mistakes that will be pounced on. But otherwise, two teams very fit, very fast, but lacking the scoring opportunities. Namibia maybe looking a little bit more composed, passing the ball around, and not losing possession as much as Kenya in the midfield, who are just maybe rushing a little bit. Unable to just really control that midfield. The statistics tell us that we've only had one shot on goal. And that came from Betuel Muzu down the left-hand side. Odhiambo just stopping the ball, spilling but collecting afterwards. Needs some more shots to just trigger a spark and ignite a spark, if you like. And but otherwise, I think that this is a fast and furious battle in this Group J encounter. Namibia 0, Kenya 0. Take a break. Second half coming up in a few minutes' time.
Umeupdate token mita yako? Ni free! Umesapota SMS kutoka Kenya Power? Sawa. Sasa ni kuweka code 1 kureset. Alafu weka code 2 kuupdate. Karada, mtozi kulipishe. Usiachwe gizani nani. Update token mita yako leo. Ujumbe huu umeletwa kwako na Kenya Power and Lighting Company. Update token mita.
Ni aje mam, umeupdate token mita yetu?
Ai, kuupdate token mita yetu? Hiyo ni nini?
Acha nikuchanue mam. Leta simu yako. So, kuna hii text tulipata from Kenya Power. Kwa hiyo text kuna code 2. Weka code ya kwanza kureset token mita. Alafu weka code ya pili kuupdate token mita.
Haya. Ni hivyo tu. Wacha niulize wa mama wangu wa chama kama wameupdate token mita zao wajipange.
Mse,
utiaji.
Washtakiwa?
Wewe utiaji itakumaliza wewe mse. Na wewe hata chupi unaipa ya nini? Na wewe si msichana. Wewe ni mjinga ya wapi hata wewe?
Kwa nini hiyo miaka yote ikawa ni siku hiyo tu umetuitania polisi?
Hakika ndivyo mambo yalivyo. Baada ya dakika 45 za kwanza, bado hamna yoyote ambaye ameweza kubisha mlango wa mwenzake, ikiwa ni Kenya 0 Namibia 0 kwenye mechi hii ambayo inapigwa kule Afrika Kusini. Yote 9 ni kwamba tutakuwa tunasubiria kwenye kipindi cha pili tuone, je, 45 za kipindi cha pili itakuwa Mkenya kuweza kupata goli ama kutakuwa kwaje. Lakini kabla tuvuke bahari ama tuweze kuvuka kuelekea upande huo, ni kwamba tuweze kuangalia je, kipindi cha kwanza kimeweza kuwa vipi. Simiyu, kipindi cha kwanza sare ya bila. Tunaona ya kwamba Kenya safu ya nyuma tunaipigia kongole. Tukikuja katika kiungo cha kati kidogo tumekosa ubunifu kabisa. Na zaidi ya yote pia ukiangalia katika safu ile ya ushambulizi tumekosa ubutu, tumekosa makali ya kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba tunapata goli katika mechi hii.
Mwanzo kabisa ukiangalia mchuano leo mechi ya dakika za kwanza 45 ambazo zimeisha. Ukiangalia mwanzo ile transition ya kucheza mpira kutoka nyuma hadi katikati iko sawa sana, lakini tumekosa ule mchezaji mbunifu ambaye anaweza tusaidia ama creative player anaweza tusaidia kuhold mpira na labda kuwasaidia wale washambuliaji kuweza kutafuta zile mipenyo au zile spaces za kuweza kusonga. Maana ukiangalia tumekosa kumiliki mpira katika ile final third ya mwisho ya goli ya opponents. Maana tukiangalia tuko na only hatuna shot on target.
Naam.
5 shots 0 target. Maanisha kwamba mchuano huu tukiendelea kucheza hivi either itoke sare au tupige bao. Maana ukiangalia possession kati ya Namibia na Harambee Stars, Namibia wameweza kumiliki mchuano huu asilimia fulani ya
asilimia kubwa wanatuzidi
kutuzidi sisi. Licha hayo tumeweza kupata kadi 2 za njano kuonyesha kwamba pressure iko upande wa Harambee Stars kulingana na mchuano huu.
Na Patrick Moleka, katika safu ya ushambulizi tumekuwa tukiwategemea Ayunga, Nondi pamoja na Avirie. Je, unadhani kwamba kuna kitu ambacho tunaweza tukakifanya katika ama mkufunzi Engine Firata anza akakifanya katika kipindi cha mpumziko kuhakikisha kwamba kidogo tunaona wakileta makali, kwa sababu hamna makali. Ukiangalia namna ambavyo Harambee Stars wanacheza utafikiria kwamba pengine leo wameweza kuitana kutoka vijijini wakaja wakaambiwa bwana chezeni huu mpira, kwa sababu tunakosa mfumo wote. Ukiuliza mtu atakwambia kwamba haelewi kitu ambacho kinachezwa.
Bila shaka ni kwamba ukiangalia wakati ambapo ile lineup ilikuwa tukiangalia 4-3-3 tukafikiria kwamba kuhusishwa kwa Avire na Ayunga na vile pia Nondi, tulifikiria kwamba tutakuwa na mashambulizi mengi kweli kwa sababu tukilinganisha mechi hii na ile ambayo ilichezwa na Zimbabwe ambapo hatukuwa na mshambulizi, na Wakenya wengi walikuwa kilia kwamba tunafaa kuwa na mshambulizi, lakini kwenye leo naona kwamba tuna mashambulizi lakini ni butu. Bado kuna ule mwelekeo kutoka katikati ya uwanja na kwenda mbele kuna tatizo kubwa sana. Na pale labda tukiangalia kwenye bench labda kuna Tera pale na vile kuna pia Omala peke yake ndio wamesaidia kama washambulizi. Kwa hivyo bado kuna tatizo pale. Tulikuwa tunafikiria mechi ya kwanza Avire kuwekwa nje na vile kutokuwepo kwa Nondi, aliingia tu kwenye kipindi cha kwanza kwenye mechi ya Zimbabwe, tukafikiria ile mambo atakuwa, lakini mambo yalikuwa ni yale. Vile pia zile shinikizo ambazo zinatoka kwenye timu ya Namibia ndio zimesababisha kwamba Kenya kuna yellow card 2. Kumaanisha kwamba kwenye kipindi cha pili itabidi viungo wakati ambapo tulikuwa tunafikiria kwamba labda itakuwa ni 50-50, lakini imejulikana kwamba ulinzi wa Kenya wamekaa vizuri, lakini midfield ni kama imepotea. Ndio maana yake pale ule mchezaji mbunifu bado hatujamuona, hayupo. Kidogo naangalia kiufundi ni kama Kenya tactically hawako sawa ukilinganisha na Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe wamekuja kama wamejipanga, japokuwa pia wamemzima yule Shalilule ambaye tulikuwa nafikiria labda huenda akapata, japokuwa alikuwa na shoti mbili lakini zilienda fiongo. Kongole kwa defense ya Kenya.
Naam. Pengine Simiu, katika kipindi cha pili unaona kwamba pengine mkufunzi Engin Firat atakuwa anafanya mabadiliko yapi kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba kidogo bwana Mkenya anaweza akaonesha makali, anaweza akaleta makali katika mechi hii na kuweza kuonesha ukakamavu katika mchuano huu?
Mwanzo kabisa kuangalia Waka, naweza kueleza kwamba wale wachezaji ambao wako na kadi ya njano inadhirika kwamba wanacheza na ule uoga. Manake wakati wote jambo lote linaweza tokea. Sasa mkufunzi ana jukumu mwanzo mchezaji kama Eraste Harambee ambaye ni kiumbe mkabaji, akipewa ile wakati ama muda ambao anastahili kuingia pale ndani na labda kupasha misuli zile dakika za kwanza. La pili, wale wachezaji vile nimekueleza, wale wachezaji ambao wako na ile kadi ya njano, mkufunzi ana lile jukumu labda mtoe mchezaji mmoja ama aweze kuwatoa wote. Maana mchuano huu ukiangalia vile timu ya Namibia inavyo attack timu ya Harambee Stars, inadhirika kwamba wakati wote makosa inaweza kufuatika. Maana ukiangalia sasa na mkufunzi wa timu ya Namibia ataweza anakuja na ile mbinu ya kuweka pressure kwa wale wachezaji ambao kuna zile kadi za njano, kuwezesha kwamba ile pressure ambayo watakuwa nayo wakati wote kadi nyekundu inaweza shuka. Na kadi nyekundu ikiweza shuka, hiyo ni pressure zaidi katika timu ya Harambee Stars. Katika safu ya attack ni butu. Maana hii ni wakati ambapo inafaa mkufunzi amwamini Benson Omala. Naam. Maana ukiangalia zile minutes ambazo mkufunzi ameweza kumpea ni chache sana. Haipiti hata 20 minutes ambazo mkufunzi tangu Engin Firat achukue ushukani katika timu ya Harambee Stars. Tuseme senior team, si junior team. Hajampea muda mrefu. Hii ni wakati ambapo inafaa muamini na ampe wakati,
mpatie nafasi ya kuweza kucheza. Naam, Patrick Moleka, pengine kipindi cha pili turajie nini kwa kitu?
Bila shaka ningezungumzia labda Muguna, ijapokuwa hajakuwa kwenye fomu nzuri. Vile vile pia ningempigia upato Omala aingie, labda tuangalie kama mchezo wake utaweza kuinuka kidogo, labda kuweka ile pressure kwenye defense ya timu ya Namibia. Kumbuka pia mchezaji wa Namibia mmoja kwa ile defense yule Hambira tayari ashapewa yellow card. Kwa hivyo ni vizuri waweke pressure kidogo, tuone kama anaweza kufanya kosa, labda baki wachezaji pia 10. Pia inakuwa ni kama tactical, unaangalia kwingine kutakuwa vipi. Japo pia bado kuna ile tatizo, nataka kuangalia transition between kutoka kwa midfield kwenda kwenye ushambulizi, bado kuna tatizo. Sijui hapo siwezi nikiangalia Kumu, vile vile tukiangalia Abuya, Odada hajakuwa sana kwenye hiyo mechi. Ukiangalia vizuri kwenye kipindi cha kwanza alikuwa amepotea sana, na tunataka ule ubunifu kwenye midfield ambaye labda anaweza kusababisha hata bao kwenye Harambee Stars.
Asante sana, ndivyo mambo alivyo mtazamaji wetu wa KBC Channel 1. Kumbuka kwamba tunazidi kusubiri tuweze kuona kwamba katika kipindi hiki cha pili, je, kutakuwa kuaje ama ni nani ambaye atakuwa naibuka mshindi katika mechi. Kumbuka kwamba kipindi cha kwanza kikiishia Mkenya 0 Namibia 0. Usikae mbali, manake tukirejea tutakuwa na mengi zaidi.
Niaje mam, umeupdate token meter yetu?
Ai, kuupdate token meter yetu? Hiyo ni nini?
Acha nikuchanue mam. Leta simu yako. So, kuna hii text tulipata from Kenya Power. Kwa hiyo text kuna code 2. Weka code ya kwanza ku reset token meter. Alafu weka code ya pili ku update token meter.
Colgate Herbal is formulated from a unique blend of natural herbs and is scientifically proven to strengthen teeth and keep gums healthy. Try Colgate Herbal, scientifically proven for...
From the continent, bigger Africa Cup of Nations competitions and the Chan tournaments as well, of course, both male and female, and the youth competitions. It's all happening. Well, Kenya want it all to happen. Joseph Okumu, the captain, Stade Reims player, wants his team to just step it up and get themselves a result here to add to the 1 point that they picked up with that goalless draw against Zimbabwe. That's where they're at the moment. Still waiting for that first goal. And the Namibian Warriors keen to get a goal. Kenya also driven and hoping to get themselves points to get them off the bottom of this Group J table. The Nigerian referee Bashir Salisu gets the second half underway. Namibia playing from right to left in blue and red. If you're joining us now,
keep coming, keep coming.
Grinamundi replacing Patrick Matazi between the sticks after their goalless draw with Zimbabwe. Kenyan fans were not happy with that result, of course. Bright start here for Namibia. Good work from Chiweza. Gets the ball out wide. All over into the penalty box. Headed away by Obiero. And the flag goes up. Taken by Hanamum. Gets the ball outside him to Dion Hotto. And Chiweza's there. Through ball. Oh, he's won the ball back. There's a great chance. Oh, it's off the post. A little touch there from the goalkeeper, Odiambo. And they let off the hook in a big way. Otherwise, that would have been 1-0 for Namibia. Excellent work there by Petrus. Just managed to hold on to the ball in the tackle. And then it was just him and the goalkeeper. Namibia very close to scoring early on. Long ball, high ball, and that was just bounced and gone out of play. It's going to be a goal kick. Hambira was the player who was coming in, and you could obviously see that Muzir was the player who wanted to get on the end of it. Just look at that. That was the interception. And Okumu, look at that. That was very close. Tried to slot it in into the left-hand side. Little look up. Near post rather than far post. Good save back off the head as well of Odiambo. And Kenya survive. Otto with the header. Good touch there by Okumu. Won't want Petrus to get the better of him again. Otto, well, there's a flailing arm that just whipped into his face. He's in a bit of trouble there on Yango. To his neck, I think. Onyango, just look at the arm. Well, the arm goes back. That's a pretty firm hit, isn't it? Maybe you want to protect and your arms go up, but the moment that your arms go up, if there's a player behind you, that can be dangerous. Little warning there. Let off the hook. Namibia on the attack, pushing forward. Kennedy Amutenia. Constantly looking to try and get space. Oh, that was could have been a decent bit of contact there by Harambee if he would have just taken the sting out of that and pranced off down down the left channel. Dispossessed, good work here by Kenya. They're pushing hard. Obiero, the Thessaloniki player, crashes into the Amazulu left back, Harambee. They are very physical. Oh, there's a chance there. Well, he's just diffused what could have been a very dangerous scoring chance there. Kazabua pouncing on the ball and just managing to stop John Avire. Seems to be okay. Well, that was the shot that came in, parried away. He did really well just to follow that up. You have to follow everything up, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Just came off the chest there of Kazabua. The follow-up, super close. And Kenya on the cusp of getting themselves a lead 6 minutes into the second half. 2 players down. Looks like Harambee is seems to be okay.
Foul there against the goalkeeper. Foul there. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Not like this. Not like this.
Harambee just waiting to get the thumbs up to get back onto the pitch. Showing off his ear from a little bit of contact. This is quite a physical one. It's a physical engaging encounter, but another free kick and more pressure there. Shelulile going down. You get a chance to try and fire in a shot. I think that Prince Chiueza will be there as well. Look at the hands. There you go, just pushing him over. Sylvester Owino. Now, what can Namibia do from here? Long range, you see that man there, Prince Chiueza, he's on it. Musa's there as well. Long range rocket shot potentially. There it is, Musa is taking a deflection. There's an opportunity there, and the attempt at an overhead would have been spectacular, but honestly, to try an overhead around this Kenyan defense, I mean, you know, it's probably not the easiest of ways to score, to be honest with you. Nice work, and Kenya on the attack. If he can get this ball, there's a great chance of Ayunga trying to get his shot in. It's blocked very well. Kambaripa clears it. And the St Mirren man had a golden opportunity there. Just lacking that extra bit of pace to race clear of the last defender. He did the right thing in cutting in front of him because he could have picked up a foul. but he still managed to get back and defend that valiantly. It's gone too far, surely. Zimbabwe will take on Cameroon in Kampala in their second clash, of course. Kenya beat Namibia 1-0 on back in September 2013, FIFA 2014 World Cup qualifier. High ball over the top. Let's see if they can, well, the hands were going up, the arms were going up there from Peter Shelulile. It was 50-50, wasn't it, really? High ball over the top, Kenya. Pressure. Well, it's going to be a free kick. Well, this is a golden opportunity now for Kenya. You could just see that he was Duke Buya. Got his foot there, and then he was just blocked by Charles Hambira. And this is where they want to be. John Avire will fancy his chances from here. Five-man wall for Namibia. Brave Warriors trying to block out the lights.
'He's looking, wait fast.
Opportunity, free kick. Good position here. Vire goes for the goal. Oh, it's in the back of the net. That is sensational from Kenya. They take the lead. Look at that. Wonderful shot, John Avire. And the 27-year-old Egypt-based player all smiles. He picked his spot. He delivered a sumptuous free kick. And the goalkeeper, Lloyd Kazapua, could do nothing about it. He knew exactly where he wanted to put it. He wants to keep that ball as a memento because that was gold. That really was. And the small contingent of Kenyan supporters here in Johannesburg. Look at that. Pure quality dead ball skills. The goalkeeper, Kazapua, unable to even keep the ball out. He got his hands to it, but he couldn't keep it out. That's the reaction from the Kenyan bench. And the Harambee Stars are most definitely shining brightly now. What a goal. And what a end to the stalemate that we've seen for the last, what, 57, 58 minutes. And a change for Kenya. Well, Avire in the 58th, the 59th minutes. That's the goal. That's the goal that everybody's talking about. So we've got Kenneth Mugambi Mugunu who's come on, as you can see there. And Jonah Younger, I think, has... let's see who's gone off for Kenya. Oh, it's an opportunity. Namibia trying to get the ball across. Well, it's kicked away desperately there by Anthony Agay, but it's back in the penalty box. And more pressure, but this time in the Kenyan box rather than at the other end. Just trying to see who's actually gone off. I think it's Moses Shidoro who's actually made way. Oh, there's picked up there. Sorry, Richard Odada, I'm just trying to pick up the player who's walked off the field, but Muguna's on. Oh, it came off his head. You need to be really careful, especially around an ever-dangerous man like Betuel Muzu. Muzu into the midfield and taken forward there by Shidoro over the right-hand side, and a chance for them to try and do something. Muzu once again tries to pick out his teammate, but it's knocked out for another corner. Eric Otieno doing the business. 60 minutes in. Kenya getting a point from their goalless draw against Zimbabwe. Now 4 points, of course, in a good position. Namibia trying to get a response. There's the header. Oh, well, it wasn't bad, was it? The header coming from the centre-back, Kennedy Amutenia, just missing the target. Got it really well. With Maguna, the Kenya Police player, 36th match for him, 28 years of age. A bit of time playing in Albania as well for Tirana. That's nicely done, and that will be a corner. Just the back heel to get the ball to come back off Hanamub. Smart play. Namibia under more pressure here from Kenya, and Engin Firat and the Harambee Stars are sitting on a 1-0 lead, with Eric Otieno coming down to use that left foot of his to try and float one over into the path of one of his teammates, front post. Good opportunity. It's the drive. Well, the drive from a very acute angle there coming from Duka Boya. And the 30-year-old Ghana FC player saw the ball. None of his teammates could get that high. Namibia in possession. Dion Horto. And changes. There's the change coming in. And Kennedy Amutenia is coming off. And Moses Shidolo comes off. Replaced by Harambee. Katu is the centre back who will come in to replace Amutenia. He's been pretty solid, but has been sometimes complicated. Good run down by Harambee. Well read at the back by Rooney Onyango. Great cover. That was good from Atua. Just come on. And already coming across to cover his lines. Attempted through ball to Dion Hotto. The 33-year-old would have loved to have pounced on that. No pressure cooker situation at the back for Kenya. Harambee right into the middle now. Namibia, a little bit of space, not a bad ball. The idea was good towards Hotto, but he's just going a little bit, flying a little bit too high. Difficult to race onto. Flight path was pretty swift, to say the least. Chalulile would be keen to try and get on the end of it, but complicated. Kenya go again down the left-hand side. We're halfway through this second half, and it's Namibia 0, Kenya 1, with John Avire scoring the only goal. Another chance. The delivery coming right across towards Jonah Ayunga. And they will have the ball back in possession here in Namibia. Again, the pace right through until midway through the second half has been just so swift. That was it. That was the delivery. Not bad at all. Great defensive play from Couture again. Namibia trying to get more balls over into the penalty box. Got to test that goalkeeper a little bit more, Diambo. It's been a while. Oh, yeah, it was accidental. He lashed out a little bit there. There was no need for that, but didn't complain, Avire. You could just see that Harambee felt the full weight of John Avire. And let's just see where this yellow card's going to go. Avire picks up a yellow, but there was a response there from Harambee with his leg as he lashed out. Just watch this at the end. So that was kind of accidental. And then afterwards, no, we don't get to see it, but in any case, Harambee was the player who found John Avire just jump on top of him. There's a foul there. It's going to be Namibia who get possession. The foul committed by Jonah Ayunga, the St Mirren man. This is his second match playing for Kenya. Richard O'Dada in the wars at the back as well, just getting back up. Another Scotland-based player. There is the contact. The Dundee United man. A little bit of a tussle there with Lloyd Kazabua. High ball once again over to that far side. Throw in for Kenya. Indian Firat winning the Four Nations Cup in Malawi back in March this year. Beat the hosts 4-0 and Zimbabwe 3-1 in the final. It's been 3 years now that he's been with the Harambee Stars. Firat does have a little bit of pressure on his shoulders, but this will work in his favour if they do manage to get the points here. "20 minutes remaining here in this Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg. Free kick for the Brave Warriors. Petrus with that left foot of his. Here's Hosso into the midfield. Nice first touch. This is better. This is how they should be playing. Nicely done, Prince Chiueza. He's got a little bit of a support now. They're moving up quite quickly. Petrus in the midfield. It's an option in the middle. Ball goes back to Hambira. Nicely done. He's keeping the ball away from the big man. Picked up by Katua. Chiueza. Oh, he's trying to get the ball over towards... I don't know if that was the right decision. It just looks so obvious, doesn't it? But there's such a big group of central defenders, you know, you just keep it away from Akuma and Owino. There's the ball into the penalty box. Anybody there? Far post! Well, that was very close, wasn't it, for Prince Chiueza? He had the chance to try and get that header on target and took a deflection off the post, and now it's a corner. Hotto's down there as well to link up. It's taken short. Chiueza. Hotto gets it back to Hanamub into the penalty box, and a decent header there by Okumu. The counter-attack, danger. Need a bit of support here. He's moving forward, and he's very dangerous, this man here. Of course, they've got to be careful. There's a chance. It's been picked up by John Avira, the goal scorer. Back to Otieno. Going to go for a shot. He's going to go for a shot. Rifled in and taken quite comfortably there by Lloyd Kazapua. 35-year-old doing a sterling job at the back. Fast-paced encounter. Chiueza down the left-hand side, cuts inside. Will he go for a shot? He will go for a shot! That took a wicked deflection onto the roof of the net, and it will be a corner. It wasn't going towards goal, but I think that he'll argue that it was the right thing to do. This is the header. Yeah, just on the post and out of play for a corner, and then that shot there. Let's see where we're going with this. They're looking for that equaliser, Namibia. Chiueza linking up with Hotto. They did it last time. Maybe this time they won't. I'd keep it away from the big men. They're just too big. That's better. The delivery comes over, and it's going to be a goal kick. Good work just to get in the way and try and latch on to that. Got the better of him on that occasion, Hambira. John Ayunga was the player that should have been marking him. Petrus gets it back. Ryan Hannaber, an option down that left side. Decides to go towards Chiueza. Too fast, the ball comes off Otieno. It's going to be a throw-in for Namibia. Taken quickly. They'll get possession back. Kamberipa, former Orapa United player, using this man, Museu. Corner it is. Constantly working, constantly trying to get possession, get the best scoring opportunities. This is one of them. They got another corner. Now causing problems for this Kenyan defense. They're spooking them a little bit. They've had a good couple of sequences of play. Let's see if they can get an equalizer from this set piece. Dion Hotto with the delivery, front post, headed away there from Akumu. Oh, there's a chance here now. If he can, there's a player on the right-hand side, needs to make the pass. Great acceleration, gets the ball over. Surely it's going to be in the back of the net. What a finish! That is absolutely sublime. A brilliant second goal. Du Kabuya is the man. First touch, left foot, beautifully executed. And Lloyd Kazapua can do nothing about that. The ever-dangerous counter-attack. It was 1 against 2, but then that man, Aboya, came dancing, sprinting, galloping up to the right-hand side. And John Avire working his magic once again. Let's just have a look at where it came from. Defensive header, little mistake there. The charge up that left side. Great acceleration, the ball comes across and it's in the back of the net. That is a delightful piece of counter-attacking football. And it's made in Kenya, and it's 2-0. Look at that wonderful ball, Eric Otieno, the Raków Częstochowa player based in Poland. And there's your second goal, and Engin Firat, the Turkish tactician, happy with what's happening here. And we do have a change. John Avire will be replaced. Score of the first goal, and what a goal it was. Replaced by Abu Omar. Abu Omar, the Kenya police player, who is, of course, a defender, so they're going to lock down a little bit now. This is the tactics that's going to be used. There's Aboya in his 77th minute. Goal up on the board there, 78 minutes, and Avire goes out. They bring on a defender just to lock it down a little bit more, especially the midfield. That's a great ball down the left-hand side, nicely done. Hanamub trying to get the ball across. Oh, that was just intercepted at the right time. And then a clearance, a kick there. And comes off Hotto and flies out for a throw-in for Kenya. Colin Benjamin, the 46-year-old Namibian coach, will be frustrated here. This means that they'll have gone 2 games in without any points, just losing ground on their rivals. And of course, Cameroon will take on Zimbabwe. Harambee Stars supporters enjoying this. Ball back in Kazapua's hands. It's Zimbabwe 0, Cameroon 0 at the moment, so a win for Kenya would push them up. Level with Cameroon on 4 points after 2 games, which would be ideal. Zimbabwe, if it stays like that, of course. If Cameroon get a goal and win that game, they'll obviously move to 6 points. So a draw would be perfect for Kenya. Namibia will stay bottom. Zimbabwe getting a point from their initial draw with Kenya. Good racing back from Ivan Kamberipa. They go down the right-hand side. Lots of Namibian players waiting for a decent cross, a decent pass, an opening. Lots of white shirts back, Kenya. Into the last 10 minutes we go. This is Petrus. Back out to Amazulu's Hanamub. Block there from the goal scorer, Buya. And a player down. Richard Odada, former Philadelphia Union player. Red Star Belgrade. Muziu just lashing out because he was being held. Some of the other results that have finished today: Eswatini 0, Mali 1, Mozambique 2, Guinea-Bissau 1, Rwanda 0, Nigeria 0. Big result for Rwanda, that is. South Sudan 2, South Africa 3. Egypt are cruising past Botswana with a 3-0 scoreline at the moment. Gabon are beating Central Africa Republic 2-0, and it's Guinea-Tanzania 1-1. Algeria leading Liberia 2-0. Good block. And of course here we have a 2-0 lead. And this is a match away from home for Kenya, of course. And a long throw-in potentially going into the 6-yard box. Namibia seeking that one of 2 goals. It should start with 1, and then afterwards we'll see what happens, but they have to get that goal. That would boost their confidence. It would give them that little edge. But they're finding it very complicated, and they've got an extra defender at the back now. Kenya is the delivery from Hotto, taken sumptuously there by Byrne Odiambo. Namibia had the better attacking opportunities in the first half, despite the fact that there was only 1 shot on goal. I think that Kenya have just found their way in the second half, looking a lot more comfortable pushing forward and just seizing their opportunities. Goals coming from a free kick and of course coming from a counter-attack. They just know exactly how to push forward. The physical defensive backline has been very complicated for Namibia to deal with, but they also got to blame themselves for not getting shots in. And another change for Namibia, and it's Betuel Muziu who's going to go off. And he will be replaced. Edward Maova. Just over 5 minutes to go now here in Johannesburg. Last few games of, well, it's another long ball, another dangerous situation. That's going to be a free kick. He did get tugged down, and Jonah Ayunga goes down. St Mirren forward. I mean, that could have been deemed as a 50-50, to be honest with you. A little bit of a hand pull, I think, coming from Katua. Nothing comes from it. Benin against Libya, Burkina Faso against Malawi, Cape Verde against Mauritania, Chad against the Côte d'Ivoire, and Zambia against Sierra Leone. These are the matches taking place tonight. Just over an hour and 20, just under an hour and 20 minutes. And that will wrap up all of the matches for these two opening games qualification for the Total Energies Africa Cup of Nations. There is a foul there by Katua. And Jonah Ayunga getting tangled up once again with the centre back who came on to replace Kennedy Amutenia. He is getting in the way of him. Three and a half minutes. Otieno. Oh, sorry, it's fired in by Muguna. High over the top. Ayunga can't pick that up. It's going to be a goal kick for Kazapua. And Namibia lost their opening game in Douala, 1-0 to an Abubakar goal. And now they're trailing by 2-0. Lacking accuracy with the pass and not aware of players around them. They pick up possession on this occasion. There's the delivery, not bad at all, taken well there by Odiambo. He saw all of the blue shirts coming towards him. He managed to time that to perfection to stop the ever-dangerous Peter Shalulile get anywhere near him. And that was the threat. The Mamelodi Sundowns forward just stooping in and pouncing on that on that cross. Nice squared ball there to Muguna. We've got just over 2 minutes to go. Avira and Oboya, the two players who scored goals for Kenya. Nicely done. Back over to the left-hand side. The delivery goes way over the top, but it's still in play. And it's being controlled here by Oboya. Score of that second goal. It's running into trouble there. That's a good ball. Long-range shot coming in. Well, it's not a bad effort. Not a brilliant effort. High and away from the target. Not giving Kenya the chance to get a third goal. I think we've got another substitution just to use up a bit more time. Of course, Kenya quite happy taking off Jonah Ayunga. And he will be replaced by Victor Omune. Well, it doesn't, they're not too concerned, I get the impression, Kenya. They're just stocking up with beefy defenders and midfielders just to thwart any means of attack. And they're really being fully focused on pushing forward to score, although Omune is a forward, but he'll just be on his own, just waiting to try and pounce on anything that comes spare, any loose change that comes his way. Here's Namibia on the attack, nicely done. An attempt at a beast-like shot from Ryan doesn't find its trajectory, blocked by a Kenyan defender. And of course the stretcher's coming out. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minutes before Kenya can start to celebrate. Anthony Gay down on the ground. A little bit of cramp. Been in the wars with a bandage around his left arm, left wrist. Decent pass down into the path of Harambee. Here is Chiweza's delivery. Lingering out wide is Ivan Kamberipa. He leaves it to go out for Hotto to take this corner. Approaching the end of the first minute of added time. Nicely done. Got to get a shot in. I can't get his shot in. And the counter-attack goes. Here's Kenya once again. Options galore. Where are they going to go? That's a great ball to the right-hand side. Now, can they get another goal? Oh, that wasn't the right pass, was it? Oh, he's going to pick it up again. Gets the ball back across the goal. And luckily for Namibia, they clear the danger. But there were two players. And I think that Otieno was going, wow, we should have really finished that off, guys. Look at it. It's 4 against 2. That's a wonderful pass to the right. That wasn't a great ball back into the middle, but good perseverance there from Maguna. And that ball doesn't find Otieno in the middle. He's got his hands up in the air. Oh no, what happened there? Number 3, not happening. Not the right ball from Obiero. 2 more minutes here, Namibia, Kenya, before we wrap this Group J qualifying period, the international, or the African window, if you like. Another player going down. And just so that you know, it's 5 more minutes. Zimbabwe, Cameroon, still in deadlock. Still tied there, Zimbabwe. Are doing a favor for Kenya, but just remember, 2 of these teams, 2 of the 4 teams qualify for Morocco, so you know, any 2 teams who go galloping off at the top of the table get themselves a good chance of qualifying. And if they're unbeaten after 2 rounds, then they put themselves in a very good position. There's going to be a free kick there. It was Karuombe, the player, who had a bit of contact. It's going to be a free kick, but we're into the last minute. There you go, little kick to the chin from Amune. Odiamba with a little bit of pressure. Dion Hotto stands on it, hoping that he can get a goal. Won't count for much. The 4 minutes are up. Last chance, Saloon, to get a goal. It's a beautiful strike, and that goes into the corner, and Namibia score a goal. What a strike there from Dion Hotto. That was top quality. His 12th goal for Namibia. And the Orlando Pirates player offering Namibia a consolation goal. We might start the game once again. Look at that, rifled through traffic. Curled around, that was beautiful from that man, Hotto. And the ball, well, there's the final whistle. I thought it was a little too late. Well, Hotto's 95th minute goal proves to be just a consolation. What a result for Kenya. Celebrations all round for Engin Firat. The final score, Namibia 1, Kenya 2. that result means that Kenya move to the top of the table provisionally, and they will wait to see what happens with Zimbabwe and Cameroon. Of course, Cameroon have actually beaten Namibia 1-0. But Kenya now 2-1 winners after a goalless draw, so they've got a better goal difference than Cameroon, of course, which means that they got 4 points at the top, waiting on the last few minutes of that Zimbabwe-Cameroon game. But how about that? Duke Aboya, the scorer of the winning goal, what was the winning goal finally, after a sweeping move that saw them rip apart the Namibian defence from a quick counter. Eric Otieno doing the business. And there you saw Peter Shalulile unable to find the back of the net, unable to really show us what he's capable of doing, the Mamelodi Sundowns star. 2/3 of the, 60%, 3/5 of possession for Namibia. Kenya with 14 shots, one more than their opponents, and 5 shots to 3 there. But I think Kenya, they were pragmatic in how they dealt with the second half. That free kick was just straight out of the top drawer, scored by John Avire, the 27-year-old. And a fine strike indeed. The group standings, well, as you can see, the Zimbabwe-Cameroon game is not finished just yet. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But Cameroon, of course, with their 3 points, and they'll get another 4th point if it stays goalless against Zimbabwe, which means that they'll go level with Kenya. Kenya got a better goal difference if it stays like that. And Zimbabwe down in 3rd position, they'll get a 2nd point, of course. Namibia at the bottom. More matches to play in October. As you can see, the Zimbabwe-Cameroon clash is being played right now, so it's goalless, and there's a few minutes left to play to find out what happens. Thanks very much for watching. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Kenya, the Harambee Stars, take maximum points in against Namibia here at the Orlando Stadium in Johannesburg. Thanks for watching.
Hakika ndivyo mambo yalivyokuwa baada ya dakika hizo 90 za mchezo. Kipindi cha kwanza Mkenya alikuwa hana matumaini, lakini baada ya 45 za kipindi cha pili, hatimaye angalau tunaweza hata tukatabasamu hapa studioni, manake kipigo cha magoli 2-1 ambacho Harambee Stars wameweza kumpiga Namibia kinafufua matumaini tena ya timu ya Harambee Stars anga kuweza kujiweka katika nafasi bora ya kufuzu mashindano ya Afcon ambayo atakuwa anaandaliwa mwaka ujao katika taifa lile la Morocco. Na ni kwamba pengine Patrick Moleka, kipindi cha kwanza wengi walikuwa wamelalama, ukiangalia hata baadhi ya jumbe ambazo zimetoka mashabiki ya kwamba kidogo Mkenya anacheza nikana kwamba hana mfumo wote. Je, nini ambacho kimefanyika anga kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba mechi hii kidogo inabadilika na Mkenya anakuja katika hali nzuri ya kuweza kutafuta ushindi na hatimaye ameweza kupata?
Bila shaka ni kulingana na ule mfumo ambao Firati alikuwa anacheza, na nadhani kwenye kipindi cha pili wakati kilianza aliambia wachezaji wake kwamba tuna nafasi, na wakati ambapo alijaribu kuweka shinikizo ile pressure kwa Namibia, ikajulikana kumbe Namibia si wagumu vile walikuwa wanafikiria. Ndio maana ukaona kwamba anatumia ile mipira na vile vile counter attack ndio imesaidia sana. Nikakuwa kwamba sasa ule uoga ukaisha kwenye kipindi cha pili, ndio akaweza, hata ukiangalia shots 5 second half. No. Si mchezo. Unajua ni timu, ukipata timu ambayo inapata shots 5 second half ambazo ziko on goal, si mchezo, kwamba kipindi cha pili wamecheza vizuri na nadhani Wakenya wengi wamefurahikia kuliko kipindi cha kwanza ambacho Namibia walikuwa wanamiliki mpira na vile vile pia walikuwa na upeo wa juu wa zile passes. Ijapokuwa ukiangalia ball possession bado alikuwa juu Namibia, lakini mwishowe ni kwamba zile shots ambazo Kenya wamepata kwenye kipindi cha pili kimewezesha wao kushinda mechi hii.
Katika kipindi cha kwanza na cha pili tulikuwa tumezungumzia safu yetu ya nyuma ambao kwa kusema kweli imeweza kuonesha ukomavu wa aina yake. Je, pengine katika yule mchezaji Joseph Okumu unaweza ukampatia asilimia ngapi kutokana na namna ambavyo ameweza kipanga ama kuweza kupanga safu ya nyuma ya Harambee Stars?
Hilo ni ukuta maana ukiangalia vile ambavyo mcheza mchuano, hata vile mchuano ule ambao umepita, mchezaji ambaye akona ile nidhamu na ari ya kutaka kushinda mchuano yote ambaye anaicheza. La pili ni kumjumuisha mchezaji ambaye ni Muguna. Tulikuwa tumekosa ile creativity pale katikati na technical abilities, maana yake ulikuwa unaangalia mpira zote tulikuwa tunazipoteza. Na mkufunzi ambao wakati ambapo alimleta Muguna imeweza kutusaidia hata kupata ile bao la pili na kuweza kushinda mchuano, na ni afueni kwa mashabiki wa Harambee Stars.
Naam, ndivyo mambo yalivyo, na ni kwamba kwa sasa hivi Mkenya na alama zake 4, wakati ambapo yule Mganda pia sio Mganda ila Cameroon pia na alama zake 4, alafu tuko na taifa la Namibia ambalo halina alama kufikia sasa, wakati ambapo tukiangalia taifa la Zimbabwe liko na alama 2. Ndivyo mambo yalivyo kwa sasa. Nitakuwa na kuacha na taarifa ya habari ambayo itakujieni muda mfupi kutoka hivi sasa. Usikae mbali.